the first time since 2017, the Mansfield Christian Flames are back in a regional. And on the other side, Ottoville looking to make its second consecutive regional championship appearance. We have all the action coming up on your smartphone, TV, PC, tablet, any smart device you have, and it's coming your way next.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Take a look at all the action from Friday Night Football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tiffin, Ohio, for tonight's Division III regional semifinal between the Mansfield Christian Flames and the Ottoville Big Green. Hello, everybody. My name is Travis Berardi, alongside former Mansfield Christian coach Ben Stauffer, and coach for the first time since 2017, Mansfield Christian back in a regional.
That's fantastic. Yep, it's fun to see him back. It's fun after breaks of time. When you get back in there, it feels all a little bit more special. Having done breaks, I've been there before, and so it makes these regionals, you cherish them a little bit more. So, congratulations, both teams making it here.
As we welcome you inside the Mansfield Christian Schools pregame, and let's get right into things and take a look at the Flames. 14-5-1 under head coach Stephen Armstrong. Last match, they knocked off Bluffton 1-0 in a district championship match. This year, they're averaging 2.5 goals per game, and they're allowing only 1.1. So this is a team that really relies on their defense, Coach.
Absolutely. Their hallmark of this team has been scrappy play, and scrappy play of just, pedal to the metal and defend at all costs, and ultimately, with a through ball, try to find a score here and there. And so that that definitely is how they wore down Bluffton by the end. But they're just a scrappy team that's hard-nosed. So.
Yeah, and Coach Armstrong telling me before the game that they're going to rely on their defense tonight, and then that if they can get a counterattack at a chance for a goal, that's what they will take. But they have to defend a very good Ottoville squad, 18-0-2, yet to be defeated this season. They won 2-0 against Kalida for their district championship. They average almost 6 goals per game, and they give up only .25. That's because they've only allowed 3 goals all year. They were in this position last year and won a regional semifinal before falling in the regional championship. But this team has a couple of major scores at the top of their list.
That's right. You've got 2 big threats. 39 goals from Kellen Schlagbaum and 28 goals from Preston Mansfield. Those are as many goals as some teams score in a season. And you've got 2 guys that have scored an incredible amount. And again, so few goals allowed. It's just an attacking team, and they're going to be a problem up top. So Mansfield Christian defense will have its hands full tonight.
So we are just about ready to go here from Tiffin, and Mansfield Christian will get the opening kick. And this is a Mansfield Christian squad that, hey, they won a state championship under Stephen Armstrong. They were state runners-up with one Jesse Ryder, a good friend of ours. But, it's great to see one of the former powers in D3 back here as we are underway. Ottoville with the throw-in on the far side. Matt Horstman with it as they cross midfield. And this is something, Mansfield Christian, they're going to need to do tonight is just, key the main players and, work to their strengths, and that's defense.
Absolutely. You can see already one of the big differences, I think, in the Bluffton game was Tristan Johnson man-marking Bluffton's top threat. And you see that already. Number 7, Preston Mansfield. Looks like he's going to have Tristan Johnson with him all night tonight, it looks like. So. And
that's what Coach Armstrong said, that Tristan will be keying on him. Their other main player, Kellen Schlagbaum, he likes to go to his right. They're not going to key on him, but they're going to force him left a lot, kind of like, in basketball, as the Flames get it back deep into Ottoville territory, and that's going to be kicked away by Max Seaver, the goalkeeper. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Flames and Davis Wyszynski, one of the main contributors of this Mansfield Christian squad.
Yep, captain and leader in the back, along with Cale Everode and Luke Zerby. That back 3 is a tough group to get through. So ball with a little quicker play here on the turf than on the grass at Bluffton. So it moves pretty quick on this carpet.
But Mansfield Christian did get a district semifinal match here on the turf, so they're kind of used to this area of play. It was kind of odd that they moved it from Tiffin to Bluffton, where Bluffton was playing in the district championship match, but nonetheless, Mansfield Christian with a great defensive effort there, get the lone goal that they needed to win a district championship.
Absolutely. It was kind of a slugfest, and ultimately teams started to, at the end, kind of wear down. And at that point of the game, you've got mental choices, or it's harder. Your body's physically done, and so with a penalty kick at the end, it was a great break for Mansfield Christian.
And another nail-biting victory. It seems like anytime Mansfield Christian gets into a district championship or a region or a state, it comes down to the last moments.
Yes, there's
that's going to be our first foul, and a great position here for Ottoville to get a free kick here at about 32 yards out. Tough break there. It looked like both players are going for the ball, but got tripped up. And Ottoville will get the free kick, and taking it will be Carter Hortzman.
Yep, captain, senior.
4 goals this season. He's going to kick it on towards the net, and it's knocked over the net just at the last second.
Fantastic touch by Griffin Baker in there. Fantastic. It's a tough place to be where You're trying to figure out your line. Oh, quick corner kick here.
And it's going to be deflected out of bounds. We'll take a look at it right here. Trying to catch you off guard is Ottoville with the quick kick in.
I think that's a smart play, those quick corner kicks. Teams are expecting you to kind of settle in and get used to each other, but taking a quick corner kick and saying, listen, our first corner of the game, we're just going to go fast, get ready, get set quickly, and that's something you can plan ahead of time. Communicate as a team.
And Mansfield Christian, good job after the great save by Baker. Not trying to go for the catch, just smartly knocks it over the top and relies on his defense to knock away that corner, which they did. But Ottoville still threatening here as they have a throw-in. Kellen Schlegbaum.
That will be a danger for them all game long. If they can throw it into the box that closely, that will be a threat for the Big Green.
And if they were maybe heading towards the net, the Ottoville player there going away still got a good head on it, but not a lot of force as Baker able to make the save. Almost 5 minutes gone by here on the Taylor Steamer scoreboard. I want to welcome everybody watching live and free this evening on the OH Report Facebook and YouTube streams. Let us know where you're watching from. Give us a shout out. We'll shout you out here this evening in this regional semifinal, the Sweet 16 for the Flames of Mansfield Christian.
We've got Mansfield Christian playing a little defensive shell here, keeping Ottoville playing with it in the back, but we've got a through ball coming up now, but
a little too strong there for Schlegbaum. So a throw-in for the Flames.
Good little tussle there with Grady Baker, wanting to get into it a little bit and see where each team is at physically. You're kind of figuring each other out in this beginning of the game, and and the referee too. They're figuring out the referee. How physical is it going to be allowed? What's going to be given up? So it's good to see these little tussles, see what happens, and going to let that one play.
And actually it will be a foul. They were going to see if Mansfield Christian kept possession, but they didn't. So the first foul against Ottoville, and the Flames will get a free kick here from about midfield. Davis Wyszynski will take it. And it's a nice ball, although right into 3 Ottoville defenders, and they're able to clear it out all the way back down to Baker. Also want to remind you, this is the first of 2 boys regional matches we have on the OH Report tonight. 7 o'clock, Lexington versus Lima Shawnee, 2 state-ranked opponents up at Lima Senior High School. That should be a great matchup as well.
That will be a fantastic. I believe Lima Shawnee was a Division I team that in recent years has dropped to Division II. Mm-hmm. So they were good at Division I. So I think they will probably be a favor in a lot of the games that they played, but Lexington is always tough.
Yeah, they are, and a couple bounces either way, and they could have a state championship or 2 in the last few years. However, a little luck goes into playing soccer as well, getting some lucky bounces, and Ottoville nearly got one as one of their players trips and falls on his own. No foul call there, and Mansfield Christian.
See the referee telling them, get up, get up.
Yeah.
He can do a better job selling it next time, I suppose. That's all part of the gamesmanship too. Is each team is again figuring it out, and what the referee says, no, not tonight.
And if you're Mansfield Christian, I think this is an Ottoville team. They haven't lost. They've only given up 3 goals. So I'm going to hold for a second as Anthony Smith had a break down the right side. That's going to be a throw in for Mansfield Christian. But, it seems like the longer you go in here 0-0, the more confidence Mansfield Christian is going to have as we have a substitution for the Flames. Ottoville hasn't lost yet. They had 2 ties. Not the toughest of schedules, but that doesn't matter if you win all of your matches. You're still a good team and state ranked as well. So the coaches know how good this squad is. Deep throw in. That's going to be headed right up in the air, still inside the 18. And once again, it's going to be cleared out by Kellen Schlegbaum. It's a give and go to him, and smartly just flicked out of bounds by Isaac McFadden. Quick throw in, though. Maybe led his man a little too far. Again, looking for a foul, but that was, I think, coincidental contact.
Well, that's where you're seeing Preston Mansfield trying to get used to having Tristan Johnson with him so much.
And Tristan, one of the better, the best defender, I'd say, in the Mid-Buckeye Conference alone, but one of the better defenders in the district that we saw. And it's going to be quite the matchup to watch tonight between him.
Yeah, well, and a lot of times
Mansfield.
he'll be the attacker too. He plays attacker a lot of times, but using his athleticism here, Coach Armstrong has found that they can really eliminate threats from other teams, the top threats from other teams, if they can keep him staying with top players.
And I've known Tristan for a few years now, and he was actually quite the football player as well in middle school, playing for Mansfield. But it's just a little bit more of a better soccer player out there on the pitch, too, with that speed and defensive ability. Ottoville trying to set something up. Gets it in on net, but just wide of the net, and it'll be a goal kick here 10 minutes in.
That was a beautiful pass out wide on the left side there. And while they couldn't execute anything with it, but the Ottoville players were right in the spot where they wanted that. That's what they are going to want more of, and Mansfield Christian will definitely be needing to make decisions. That's one of the things in the back. You're making decisions all of the time. Who do I get? Who's the most dangerous threat at this point?
You saw the replay on the State Farm Mark Lamoureux replay. 10 minutes gone here in this opening half of this Division III regional semifinal. Sweet 16 matchup between state-ranked Ottoville and Mansfield Christian. Still scoreless. Although the Flames still looking for their first major offensive attempt. They might get it here. Ottoville is going to play it deep. It's going to get a deflection, but out, and it will be a goal kick. While we have a moment, I want to say hello to everybody that's watching as we get another substitution for Ottoville. Casey Rader cheering on MCS. Thank you for watching. Anybody else want to comment? Go for it. We'll give you a shout out.
I know we have grandparents far and wide of these players watching their grandsons play today, so it's kind of fun to know that extended relatives can be watching when they're out of state.
Mm-hmm. That's one of our main reasons why we wanted to do this. Not only when COVID, not a lot of people were allowed to go to games and matches, but then after that, we had so many people, grandparents that are unable to make the drives, parents, family from out of state. It's one of the main reasons why we do this. Not only to highlight all these great athletes in North Central Ohio, but to let everybody watch their family. That's going to get kicked out of bounds, allow Ottoville to reset. But Mansfield Christian, you have to say this is their best offensive chance thus far in this match.
Absolutely. I believe they're going to bring Luke Zerby up for this.
One of the best throw-ins you will see around. It's pretty much like a corner kick. Anytime you get inside that 10-yard mark on the football field, it is a corner.
Absolutely. I expect him to look for Isaac McFadden here, number 20, in the middle.
And here comes the throw, and it is right into the box. McFadden with the header, but it is blocked away. An extra defender in there. That was Jordan Landon able to deflect it out. And kind of playing just two goalies there, and it worked out as he got the chest on it for the block. But Mansfield Christian will come right back and get their first corner of the evening. So we take a quick look at this header. And here comes the corner. And it's a low liner, and it's going to be cleared away. We'll take a look at the corner right here.
Coach Armstrong would probably wants that corner back right there.
So 27:30 left here in the opening half. Mansfield Christian with a couple offensive opportunities here in the last couple of minutes. But Ottoville has stood tall. Only 3 goals allowed in the whole season for Ottoville. That's going to be not going to be called for a foul. I thought we might get a little bump there, but that's why I like in tournament time too, the referees are going to let you play unless it's a blatant rough foul. Some of these referee crews will let you, get a little bump in every once in a while. It's tournament soccer. It's a Sweet 16. Why not?
Absolutely. It gets a little bit more physical, and players realize, some of these things might not get called, but The referee, ooh, what a beautiful back pass.
Oh, and just got deflection still inside the 18. That's deflected away. And it'll be a throw-in as we'll take a quick look on the State Farm Mark Lamoureux replay as the substitutions coming out. But just great job by Mansfield Christian keeping their feet down, deflecting it out. And I believe that was Wyszynski back there to get the defense.
Well, it was a fantastic trickery play there with the back heel that made Davis need to cover so quickly. Here we go with the throw-in.
It's headed up and over the net. It will be a goal kick for Mansfield Christians. We'll take a look at the replay of that.
That will need to be a point of focus for the Flames defense all night long, is that getting on that head, getting the header in there, but getting that first touch so that it doesn't come to Captain Grady Baker Griffin Baker with much force.
And you see there's multiple Flames in the boxes. They got a good, nice give and go.
Got Max Hoogler coming down the left side.
And just cut off. But Mansfield Christian will keep possession. Hoogler will try and kick it back, but it'll be a throw-in for Ottoville. So that chance was flicked away at the last second for Hoogler.
Jaden Saxton is coming in the game for the Big Green, but those players were ready to go on that fast break right there, and it's unfortunate sometimes for a coach when you're trying to sub someone in, but a fast break, not now. I don't want to sub now. Stop the play.
Yeah, that's tough for a coach too, but you never know what could happen out there on the pitch.
Absolutely, you're subbing for a reason.
It's gonna be kicked out, and again, it'll be a throw-in for Ottoville. So we come up on 15 minutes gone by here in this opening half. And we'll get a stoppage right now, maybe a possible injury. I don't know what happened there on the play. I'll see if I can come back into the replay and take a look at what happened.
It looks like Quentin Schnipke.
Says he's okay, though, so we'll get a throw-in. Maybe accidentally collided heads. That's going to be flicked away by Johnson. Another nice defensive stop. Through ball up the midfield, but just out of the reach of Everett Martin. And it'll be another throw-in from Ottoville.
So you see Everett Martin's playing just a one top, playing a 3-5-1, it looks like, for Mansfield Christian with the marker, obviously, on Preston Mansfield. But Everett Martin up there all by himself.
And another errant pass out of bounds. Deep throw. Gets by for the moment. Schlagbaum, but they got a chance here. Into the box, a little collision shot, diving save and kicked away.
Great save by Griffin Baker, and Cale Everode comes in to clean up what could have been a disaster here in the back. That was a great play by the two seniors captains on the team there.
Everode, too, playing, not stopping there and continuing on, able to kick it away and not allow the corner as well. Ottoville still with a chance here. Ball is inside the 18, getting flicked around, and finally going to be cleared out by Mansfield Christian, at least to the 30. A nervous time here for Mansfield Christian the last couple of minutes as Ottoville stepped up the pace.
They have put pressure on here.
Coming up on 23 minutes left, and the Big Green will get a big throw in here.
Mansfield Christian getting their shape again. These substitutions can kind of help that. Get your shape, get your markings, know where you're at on the field, who you've got, where the runs that they're making.
A couple more comments. Aaliyah Skoronsky says, "Go Flames." She is a member of Mansfield Christian School. Chris Thomas, perfect day for soccer. It is a beautiful evening up here in Tiffin. Nice sunset as well. And then Tim Kuhn, great job, Flames, and Coach Armstrong getting to this point in the season, and hopefully it doesn't end tonight. That ball kicked into the box, deflected, and in! Goal, Ottoville! Wow, what a deflection, and who else? Preston Mansfield.
Absolutely. He got away there in the very back, and on that long kick, he's a quick guy in the back, and so to get away on that, he got just behind the line there to get a touch.
And it's 1-0 Ottoville. Wow, what a play. That was a great deflection in there to make it 1-0.
It's important these first few minutes right after that to see where the composure is. Can you get back into your state that you need to be in? Or do we begin to lose composure for either team, really? But I think that's an important part for the Flames right here. You've got a call.
That'll be a foul on Ottoville, so a good chance here. 29th goal by Preston Mansfield against Mansfield Christian. Nice chance here for Mansfield. That's into the ball. Liner, and that's going to go too strong. Out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for the Big Green, leading 1-0.
Little too much leg there, but I like the idea going back post. We're playing a short kick.
And now you were exactly correct on this. You can't allow Ottoville to go up 2-0. 1-0, that's very manageable, especially with still 61 minutes left in this match. But you can't let the quicksand happen where it just starts going downhill after one goal.
Absolutely. The composure right here for the Flames is important. Keep everyone in their spots. Another back heel from Preston Mansfield.
And it will be just ahead of the flag, and it will be a throw-in for Ottoville.
That's great tracking back from Weston Neal right there. That's a tough play to be when you see someone on a run and you've got to catch up with them, because that back heel would have caught up to him.
Throw in, and it's off the keeper's hands, but cleared out by Mansfield Christian at full speed, as well as they try to go down the left side, but it's intercepted. And back comes Ottoville quickly.
Surprise on the no call there.
It's going to be pushed out to the 40. And here's Mansfield. Johnson closely on him, deflects it out, and that'll should be, and it is, a throw-in for Mansfield Christian. Another nice defensive effort there by Johnson. Coming up on the midway point of the first half, Ottoville striking first on a beautiful play by Preston Mansfield, just beyond the keeper. Immediately deflected back, and here's Mansfield. Great slide tackle. 2 in a row by Mansfield Christian, and they play on. As Ottoville will reset. Long pass ahead to Schlegbaum. Now to Landwehr. Trying to go in. Nice sliding attempt by Everroad to deflect it back out.
As a defender, when you have this, great play there by Grady Baker, and he earns the throw-in on this.
We'll take a look at it.
Coach Markward didn't agree. But as a defender for the Flames here, it's a mental game too. You ultimately have to never lose focus for just even a minute. Great play from Weston Neal in there.
He was out of bounds just barely, and it'll be a throw-in for Ottoville. This also the first time Mansfield Christian has trailed in the tournament. The first goal they have given up. If you watch the Mansfield Christian pregame, they outscored their opponents 4-0 in their 3 matches. And looking on this counter, can Martin get to it? It's just going to be flicked out. So a great opportunity by Mansfield Christian. It was a 1-on-4. However, he earned the throw-in for the Flames. Can we get a good throw-in here?
Yep, and they're going to set it down and wait for Luke Serby.
Absolutely, they should.
They were always kind of looking at the numbers real quick and seeing it. Do you have the advantage right now? And if not, send in the big gun.
Absolutely, and yeah, looking for the quick reset, but instead go for the corner. Throw into the box, headed, deflected out. Shot on net, just wide. If you take a look at the replay here, they got the header. It was deflected away for a moment and then just couldn't collect it enough to get it on net, just wide. But a great opportunity there by the Flames. Nearly equalized that up.
Yep, that was a great opportunity. It's tough when you've got people running at you full speed and you're trying to get it just over their head, but under the bar.
So that'll be kicked downfield. Can he catch up to it? He can. And the Flames will have to retreat.
Holding him in the corner there.
And it'll be a throw-in for Ottoville. That was Alex Lice with the great collection. It looked like it was going to be too strong for him, but he had the speed to catch up.
Absolutely.
And remember that if Ottoville was able to, get something done here, that effort headed towards the goal, but that's going to be
going to push a foul. On the big green.
Take a look at it, and just a bit of a shove there. So Mansfield Christian will get the goal kick.
Sometimes the referee will try to tighten up some of those set plays, like having a few foul calls. Oh, wow.
Ball's through. Chance for Ottoville. And nice slide tackle.
Well done in there, Luke Zerby.
Zerby with the save. Here's the corner.
Quick kick again.
And he hasn't been able to get it off the ground either. It's just the last two that he's had are just right on the ground.
It's like they want the throw in more so.
Headed to the back post, and it'll be cleared. Next stoppage will show you the nice slide tackle by Zerby to save the goal. For now, ball's in the 18 again. Lice towards the middle, but cleared out by Mansfield Christian. McFadden now down the right side, gets it into Mansfield, or into Ottoville territory. And it's through down the right side. Who's going to catch up to it first? It will be Ottoville, and that's going to get kicked out. I think that's a corner. We will have a corner for Mansfield Christian. That's a questionable as you take a look at the replay here. He just...
Yep, that was a clattering in the back right there. A little surprised that was allowed, but McFadden gets a corner out of this.
Wyszynski will take it. Major opportunity for the Flames here with 15 minutes left in the half. Ball is up. It looks good, too, but there's two Ottoville defenders there and a whiff on the kick. It'll get cleared away. Great opportunity for Mansfield Christian, just unable to get a foot on the ball. See if they can get back in.
Carlos with the attempt right there. But again, difficulty. Everybody's coming at you.
Yeah, there was at first there was two Ottoville players that take the header. So you're thinking maybe he was going more back post on that and just didn't get enough under it. And quickly, Ottoville has switched the field.
Oh, boy, he's pesky. Wow, Preston Mansfield.
He kind of let up.
Yes, I think, well, it looked like he was trying to, maybe he was looking for someone on that play, but I think he could have just taken it himself. But he's pesky. He's tough to stay with.
Garrett Trentman now gives it off. Now Mansfield with it. Going left side. Is it kept in? No, it'll be a throw-in for Mansfield Christian. Let's take a look at the tail end on that. We'll take a look at the free kick once again. And you see he just kicked it right into the middle, and there it kind of overthrew his first option, and then a bit of a miss on the second. 13.5 minutes left. Ottoville leads on the Preston Mansfield goal at the 24th minute mark. And that's the only scoring we've had so far. That's going to be a throw-in at midfield for Ottoville. So, Coach, what would you like to see more of Mansfield's Christian right now?
At this point, the defensive scheme is still strong. I would back out of this. I'm trying to see if they're still man marking him. Yeah. So, but at this point, what you're doing, you're biding some time. Wait for those looks. You don't want to send the house yet.
Oh, plenty of time for that. Great cross, but nobody there. And it'll be a throw-in for Mansfield Christian.
And they're substituting. Anthony Smith coming in. But at this point, you just want to begin to get a little rhythm and get a little confidence in that, getting some shots on frame, so that you believe that, all right, we've got this. We're going to have our chances. Oh, that slipped out of his hand.
We saw that a lot actually last night in the Lexington girls match. A couple throw-ins were just slipped out of the hand and really didn't allow them to get anything going on that. We're going to get a foul on Ottoville.
Weston Neal with great getting in between the guys in the tussle right there. It reminds me of a young Luka Modric. Plays for Real Madrid, where he plays low to the ground and he's feisty in there. That keeps the ball at his shoestrings.
Flames trying to get it inside the 18. They got a chance here. Oh, went right off the head of Anthony Smith, and it's able to be cleared. Tough break for Mansfield Christian there, but they continue to press on. Nice ball movement by Johnson. Still with it. And finally gives it off, trying to give and go. They have a chance here. That's going to be kicked on towards the net, but wide and out of bounds. A goal kick for Ottoville. But that's some positive right there for Mansfield Christian, getting some ball movement there inside Ottoville's zone.
Absolutely. You want to build confidence back up after giving up a goal, and getting some touches in a row, getting people involved. That's how you still want to see in this first half. Each of their goal kicks have been short here.
And that may prove to be good for Mansfield Christian here down the line. But with Ottoville's speed, through ball, can they get to it? And it is going to go out. Do we have a corner or a goal kick? And it's going to be a goal kick.
Referee looked like assistant referee looked like he started to tap towards the corner and then lifted it up. And maybe he was looking towards the head referee in the middle.
Well, that's Tristan Johnson once again, and he just, he shielded off the defender, kind of like a box out in basketball. Instead of touching it, just let it go out of bounds. Smart. And now the Flames again on the offensive down the right side.
Fast break led by Weston Neal.
In towards the goal. Can it get to it? No, the keeper is there for the save.
That's the kind of looks you're looking for.
Seaver, great job. Just, getting out in front of it, not allowing Mansfield Christian to get there on the back post. But again, Flames really starting to take control of possession here.
See at this point, Coach Armstrong's really realizing a little bit more for an attack, and instead of Isaac McFadden sitting deep, he's putting him a little bit higher up, work up with Everett Martin up top. See what can transpire from that.
Under 10 to play here in the opening half. 1-0 Ottoville. Preston Mansfield able to get past the defense one time. But other than that, a very well defensively played match by both sides.
Absolutely.
Tried the give and go. Flames trying to kick it out of bounds. And they finally will. It'll be a throw-in for Ottoville deep again in Mansfield Christian territory. And again, we'll get some substitutions.
Senior captains Trey Landwehr and Kellen Schlagbaum coming back into the match.
And the Flames getting one substitution as well. Kristen Mallory. Christian in now. Here's the throw in into the box and goes through everybody. Back post looking for the cross. Does get it. It's deflected. Stays in play. Still fighting for the ball and finally cleared out by Mansfield Christian for the moment.
Those throw-ins are such a threat for Ottoville right there.
Oh, and misplayed. Mansfield Christian will get a throw, and it'll be a quick one. Johnson gets it right back in, headed towards midfield. Nice back kick.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's about 5 of them this game.
But giving up. And here comes Schlagbaum. Schlagbaum, nice through ball.
Is he not offsides?
He was not. And now it's into the feet of Schlagbaum. Given away. Mansfield Christian looking to get ahead. And we're going to get a foul on the Flames. No, a handball against Ottoville. Never mind.
Yeah, Landon Hortzman hit it with his hand, referee said.
Quick reset.
Playing short.
Gets it to the 18, headed right back out, though. And again, on the counter, Johnson is there for the moment and kept it away from Mansfield for a second as he gives it off. And this is where Ottoville can be very good. It's these long through ball passes.
Absolutely. They've got the speed up top to make it a threat.
Oh, a whiff.
It's just a,
But
or a
still
fake.
kicked
Maybe a
away.
fake.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe
call it
a
a fake.
We'll say that. Yeah. We'll say it's a fake. Nice head back out to Smith. Tries to advance it ahead, but kicked back in. 7 minutes left in the half, 1-0 Ottoville. Stay tuned for the Mansfield Christian School halftime. We will have stats, a little bit of analysis at the break, in about 6 minutes and 53 seconds of game time here. Ottoville into the 18, and it will go right into the hands of Baker.
It's been about 7 or 8 minutes since they've really had the ball dangerously inside the box for the big green. So that's kind of a win for Mansfield Christian at that point.
That'll be a foul on Ottoville. So Ottoville's, they're not afraid to, get right into you, bump you around a little bit. That's their, I believe, fifth or their third foul today.
Yeah, I think fifth foul.
Fifth foul.
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
That's all right. Flames looking to get back inside. Deflected out. And that's out. Hortzman didn't get there in time, so Mansfield Christian about 35 yards away from the goal will get a throw in. And who else? Actually, that's going to be Cale Everode to take the throw in. Oh, and Smith gives it up. 4-on-4.
He's holding them off, just containing right there to keep let as many Mansfield Christian defenders back.
I think he was looking for Mansfield. Had his hands on his head, but instead it's going to turn into a corner kick. That's deflected off by Trey Landwehr.
And will they
so
play
another
a quick
corner.
corner again?
We'll see. Lice, he gets it into the air this time, looking back post. Deflected out, and it's going to be another corner on the other side now for Ottoville.
Maybe it's just this side that they'll do the quick corners. Nope, they're setting it up.
Quentin Schnipke. Low liner. Missed the header. Goes through the box. Lice recovers for a moment. Keeps it in bounds, though. And it's going to be kicked out. Right back to him. Another one of those back kicks, but nobody's there, and Baker will take it.
I haven't seen a heel kick in a tournament game in a long time, but
you've seen a lot now.
Yes. It's like the teams had something set up ahead of time. Which team could do the most?
Crossed over Mansfield Christian. A lot of green back, however. Trying to get it ahead to Smith.
Sending these through balls through, but unless they're at feet, Mansfield Christian's having a difficult time getting on the connecting end of those, especially when they're in the air. Just takes one, though.
Looking to get ahead to Mansfield. Misses on the header. Gets control of it, gets it in, but Tristan Johnson is there. And we're going to get a goal kick. No call. As I think maybe Johnson was able to get a foot on it as he collided with him. And it'll be a goal kick for Mansfield Christian. We'll take a look at it one more time. And I think he did get a foot in on it before the collision. Wow.
That is Kellen Schlagbaum on there. And he's pleading with the referee, thinking he believed he should have had a penalty kick out of that. And the referee saying, no, you were off balance there. You could see the angle from the body of the referee.
And also, I'm not the best read up on soccer, but if a foot's on the ball first before the collision, it's kind of legal, right?
As from the defender's foot.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Absolutely.
Yeah, from
the defender has the first touch there. All right, now this is where you want him to carry. Make the defense make some decisions here. Weston Neal on the breakaway.
Inside the 18, still going, and that's deflected out, and it'll be a corner kick for Mansfield Christian. So quickly, right back down on the other end. Great speed there by Neal. Here's the corner. Inside the box, it's still sitting down there, but cleared out again by Ottoville. Great defense inside the 18 by the big green, and they're quickly on the counter.
That is a quick counter right here.
Trying to go right side, has a man.
And he's called offsides.
Offsides is the call. So I believe that's the first offsides of the evening.
Absolutely.
And we'll look, and just maybe by a foot, he was out.
Referee was right on that, though. He wasn't too far off. He was standing right there.
2 minutes left in the half. Ottoville, 2 great chances here in the last couple of minutes. But Mansfield Christian, bend but not break, only trailing 1-0.
That's really true. It is a bend but not break defense right here, and they have had their hands full on the bending.
And I know if you're Coach Armstrong, you'd just be happy getting into the breakdown 1-0, the way Ottoville's been playing offensively here in the last 5 minutes. And they get another chance here. Can they get the cross? That's Saxton deflected out. It'll be a throw-in with 1:30 left and a sub.
Absolutely, and this is where Ottoville is probably more dangerous with their throw-ins than their corner kicks. I'm trying to remember the corner kicks here, but it's the throw-ins that have been the dangerous ones here.
Big throw into the box, headed out by the Flames.
Good touch, kill Everode.
Lice still with it, gets it back to the right side, and Schlagbaum. He gets in, it's deflected, stays in bounds. It's going to be a throw-in, so they did get there in time. Nearly out, but the ball, there's still a little bit of the ball on the line.
It's got to be all over the line. I think there was a square or two just on that line.
Schlagbaum. Big throw into the box, headed up and over the net. It will be a goal kick with 38 seconds left. You take a look at the Mark Lamoureux State Farm replay. Up and over the goal. Baker just trying to kick this as far as he can. Finds the feet of Hovler. And Mansfield Christian maybe a chance here before the break. McFadden down the right side. Falls to the ground, and Ottoville takes it back. 15 seconds left.
Neal with the touch there. Win it back.
Gets it in deep. And Johnson there off a deflection, but Mansfield's not going to move, so they're going to go into the break. So that'll do it for the first half. We've played 40 minutes. And Ottoville leading 1-0 on a Preston Mansfield goal. We'll take a break. Be back with some halftime stats, analysis, and much more. You're watching Regional Boys High School Soccer live and free on the OH Report.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Our number one receiver coming from the Shelby Whippets, Isaiah Ramsey.
He's caught our attention over here, and we're certainly going to keep an eye on the Willard Flashes.
We will see you next week on the Stat Leaders, brought to you by Spitzer of Mansfield.
halftime here in Tiffin at Tiffin Stadium with Ottoville leading Mansfield Christian 1-0 here in the Mansfield Christian halftime report. Travis Berardi alongside former Mansfield Christian head coach Ben Stauffer. And coach, let's get right into the halftime statistics. The big stat, 1-0 Ottoville. They controlled most of the possession, especially in the first 15 minutes, but then Mansfield Christian started to get a feel for things, started to get some shots there towards the end.
Absolutely. I thought the goal almost settled Mansfield Christian more than I was expecting it to be. Sometimes in a tournament game, you give up that goal, and you come into the game thinking, we've got to play defense, and you give up that goal. It's easy to just, turn it in and start playing kind of kamikaze, but they were it was impressive. It settled the team down a little bit, and they kind of composed themselves. I was impressed with the performance after the goal especially.
And the Flames, 3 shots, 1 on goal. That was, all 3 of those shots were late in the half. 1 of those was on goal. No offsides for them. 1 offside for Ottoville, barely offside that could have led to another score for them, but you can't be beyond the defensive line, so that's an offsides for them. Possession, it was more 75-25 until the last 10 minutes, I'd say, Coach. Now 65-35. Both teams, 4 corner kicks, 5 saves for Baker, none for Seaver.
Absolutely. I think the one interesting here, the one shot on goal that Mansfield Christian has was actually saved by it was a non-goalie save when he, stomached the ball out on a header that the keeper was not going to get to. So that was a great play by the defender for Ottoville.
No cards and fouls, 5 for Ottoville, 3 for Mansfield Christian. So, let's actually take a look here at the goal by Ottoville. There it is. And this, got them on the board. Great pass through. And just getting his foot on it was Preston Mansfield. But what a throw in to get that goal.
Absolutely. And I think one of the interesting things about that goal is that so much of the play for Ottoville has been short possession, play small, get through balls and everything. But instead, it was the kickball over the top that got him the goal. And that's not what how they've played this match, but that's how they got the goal.
Going back to our comments section here, Adam, good luck, boys. Bring home the W. Rudy, go Flames. Thank you all for commenting on here. So we are just about ready to go for half number 2 as you take a look at Ottoville. And we noticed this at the break. Ottoville just stayed out on their sideline. Mansfield Christian Coach Armstrong took them into the locker room for some recap and some adjustments. But what adjustments do you think Mansfield Christian needs to make?
Well, I think at this point, defensively, you said you just have to keep the intensity. You have to keep the focus. No through ball. I mean, they're expecting these little small through balls. But, the one over top, the throw-ins, the corner kicks that are a dangerous threat, you've got to keep your focus on every single play. Be competitive on every head ball, that's coming in from the sidelines. But really what you're doing at halftime is like, all right, how are we going to attack this Ottoville defense? How are we going to string enough passes that we can become a threat in the back third? And I think that's what Coach Armstrong's trying to figure out here. We'll see what maybe lineup that they come out. Are they going to change much at this point, or do you wait a little bit later before you start tinkering with being more aggressive in the final third?
Well, especially with just how Mansfield Christian in the last 10 minutes was able to get that pressure a little bit more. Maybe it's more, let's play like we did there. The defense is doing its job. Now let's start applying that pressure. We know what Ottoville has been doing. Those long through balls, using their speed to get off to the side and then crossing it back in. If we can, contain that and keep the pressure on Ottoville, we'll get a chance. And, you thought maybe Ottoville with that Mansfield goal, with 24 minutes left in the first half, you're thinking, oh, no, here we go. But Mansfield Christian, like you said, it kind of woke them up, and they kept it at 1-0, and that's what you want. Despite the great record, you're still an underdog going in here against a state-ranked squad, and going in only down 1-0, that's a pretty good win because you're just 1 goal away from equalizing this match back up.
Yep, 1 goal is, that's just 1 breakdown, and 1 lack of focus from the Ottoville goalkeeper. And you never know how the fortunes may change.
So we were about ready to start half number 2. That was the Mansfield Christian halftime. Thank our sponsors real quick. Mansfield Christian and MCS, we welcome families and churches as partners in fulfilling our core mission to teach solid academics rooted in biblical worldview. Taylor Steamer, at Taylor Steamer, it's our mission to provide our clients with a healthier, cleaner, more comfortable home through safe work practices and uniform, polite, trustworthy technicians. Our work is backed by the Taylor Steamer guarantee. Mark Lamoureux, State Farm agent, proudly serving the Mansfield area for 22 years. And Mechanics Bank, that's better. Thank you all for sponsoring tonight's regional semifinal match, allowing this to be live and always free to fans on our Facebook and YouTube pages. Now that we've paid the bills, let's get back to the second half, Coach.
Here we go.
Ottoville with a throw-in. Now Mansfield Christian in their white kits, red lettering, red numbering going left to right. Ottoville with their green and yellow kits with the white numbering going right to left. That'll be a throw-in for the Flames, as most of the first minute 10 have been in Ottoville's side.
And it looks like it'll be a goal kick here. But yes, Mansfield Christian is definitely applied some pressure here. And you see Isaac McFadden sitting deep right now and not up top. And so I think that's always the question of how aggressive Coach Armstrong's going to be, although he's running up on this to put pressure on the goal kick.
So maybe he noticed something there, as another great through ball to Lice. And he's going to deflect it off a defender from Mansfield Christian and get a throw-in. So just like that, snap of the finger, Ottoville flips the field. Lease throws it in to Trentman. Tries to get it ahead, but it's headed away by Mansfield Christian once again. And also now you're seeing Tristan Johnson playing more midfield than keying up on Preston Mansfield. So that's another one of those changes that Coach Armstrong has used. Maybe he wants to get a little more speed out in front to try and get a breakaway.
Absolutely. And at that point, it takes more communication in that back line to keep up with Preston Mansfield and Schlagbaum.
Headed out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Smith. And a bouncing throw-in. He'll get another chance. I don't know if that was meant to be or not. Maybe slipped out of his hands.
This is a tough turf. It's one of the harder surfaces of turf I think I've seen in a while. So you have to get used to some tough bounces here.
Well, there's a lot of football that's played on this turf with Tiffin University, Tiffin Columbian, Tiffin Calvert football, and you have soccer and whatnot there as well. So quite the matted down turf they have here in Tiffin.
It's gotten its use.
Oh, and the referee, that's going to be a drop ball. Yeah, it's tough that the referee gets in the way there, but it's the right play to just call a drop ball.
It happens.
We saw that last night as well. It didn't really hinder the play that much, as that's deflected off twice by Ottoville, and they're going to get cleared out. Can the Flames get back to it? They can. There's a push in the back, and that's going to allow it to be played on.
It is.
As that's kicked into the box, headed, and a collision again, and it's going to be a foul on Ottoville finally. They call it on them. But
Kellen Schlagbaum's not too happy about that call.
And maybe that was kind of a makeup from a little bit, a couple seconds earlier.
Yep.
Maybe thought he missed it the first time and gave it to him the second time. Tried the through ball, doesn't get it, but they'll reset. Trentman tries to get it inside. We continue on. Trentman again getting in the middle. Gets by one defender. Tries to get through another. Kicks it to the right side. They have a chance here. Kicks it on. It's saved for the moment and deflected and kicked away. Bend but not break once again were the Flames. A golden opportunity for Ottoville as we play on here.
Starting to get scrappy.
That's going to get kicked out and allow us to get a chance to look at this replay.
What a fantastic.
Wow. Baker right there. 2 saves and then a clear.
Oh, man. That's exciting. That's exciting soccer right there.
That's stolen away in advance to midfield, but
Everett
through
Martin
the
having
legs.
a difficult time trying to corral that ball and find Tristan, connect with Christian Johnson here.
Ottoville trying to get possession and just flicked out, but it'll stay in Ottoville possession for the moment. Mansfield Christian just trying to get something on the counter-offensive going, and finally they'll clear it out, put right back in. Ottoville, great reactions on the feet by them. And just like that, snap of the finger, and they're able to get the deflection back.
It's a very technical team, so meaning they have a lot of skilled foot skills for their players, and so it makes it great on turf.
Another chance left side, but it is out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick as we take a look at the replay one more time. Mansfield just too far to the left. Maybe trying to find somebody on that left side, but nobody was there. It'll be a goal kick for the Flames.
Chance for everyone to catch their breath, too.
Six and a half minutes gone by here in half number 2. Ottoville still leading 1-0 on the Preston Mansfield goal midway through the first half.
I think that's the 4th time the referee has looked at a player straight at him and pointed to
stand
get up, get
yeah.
up, get up. He does not want any diving on this field tonight.
Trying to get it through. He does. I think he was looking for Grady Baker there, but Baker kind of stopped. And back comes Ottoville. There's Mansfield, but he's off sides. And that'll be the call.
It was interesting. There was a offside. He started to raise it and then put it down earlier, letting the play on. But this is the first full offsides we've had this half.
Flames with the free kick. And that'll be taken. For the moment, we maybe a substitution coming in, but it is taken. And the Flames will have possession here. Trying to get it down to the left side. Ottoville deflects it off a Flame. And we'll kick it out of bounds. Who will have the throw in? It will be a throw in for Mansfield Christian after discussion by both referees. So the Flames now getting a little bit going.
Absolutely.
Long throw into the box. Still a chance for Johnson here. Playing it back, though. Kick liner in, but it's deflected out. And again, Ottoville just getting a body on it, not allowing Mansfield Christian to get it inside the 18. It'll be a quick reset, though, by Weston Neal, throwing it right side.
And a handball on Anthony Smith there.
So it'll be a free kick for Ottoville as they try to advance it up.
Quick re-kick.
So you had a couple friends bring you some dinner there, if you want to shout them out.
We've got my daughter Alice bringing me a slice of pizza here tonight. Their friend Caitlin.
It was funny, they were standing right outside the window, I think, for a good 10 minutes trying to get our attention. Saying, who is that? Oh, they got you food. Okay. Very generous, though. They didn't just barge into the press box. They were waiting for us to let them in, which is very nice of them. But hey, get yourself a little dinner break here.
I may take a break here, but this has been some exciting soccer. It's kind of hard to eat when you're this excited about that.
Right? You're on the edge of your seat here at Tiffin. Flames with the throw-in, headed towards the goal, but too strong and out. And it will be a goal kick. Winner will take on the winner of Hanoverton United and Toledo Ottawa Hills. That'll be at 3 o'clock right here at Tiffin Stadium on Saturday.
2 games in a row for in this regional to be on this field. And you've got the last loss that Ottoville actually had was on this field to end last season here.
Against Ottawa Hills.
Against Ottawa Hills.
Who they if they were to hold on here, they may face again. But Mansfield Christian has something to say about that. It's still 30 minutes to get the equalizer.
Absolutely.
Trentman with it out top, goes left side to Lease. And that's kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for him. And 2 more substitutions. Andy Moorman and Alex Lease coming in.
2 things I'm looking at here. We've got Tristan Johnson now becoming an attacker instead of a man marker. And so that changes some of the attacking and the movements for Mansfield Christian, even just when they send the ball, where you're looking. But also, can the back line keep track of these dangerous goal scorers there?
That throw in just too strong. Tried to lead to the side, but out of bounds. And I can't let you know they are underway in Lima. Mansfield, well, not Mansfield. I keep wanting to say Mansfield Senior for some reason, but Lexington going on against Lima Shawnee. But you'll want to stay here for at least the next half hour and watch the end of this one. Ottoville again deep in Mansfield Christian territory. And again, it's just going to be kicked right back out. Mansfield Christian's fine doing that. They're just content right now with kicking right back out of bounds, resetting until they can get what they like. Inside, diving attempt and saved by Baker. Whew, he's really come up big.
What a great play by Griffin Baker. What a great play.
And again, not letting the ball get to them. He's going out and taking the ball himself instead of letting somebody kick it right at him. Right side, Smith tried to give and go. He does have it towards the 18, gets through, and that's going to be kicked out, and it'll be a corner for Mansfield Christian. What a job by Weston Neal to get inside the 18, and it had to be slide tackled out, and the Flames now will get a corner here. Another great opportunity for Mansfield Christian.
What a great job physically to shield. He was shielding more than one player off that ball right there. That's tough. You play low to the ground, you can do that. Here it comes.
Hovler with the corner. Gets it back post, headed, but over the net.
Isaac McFadden, that's what they're looking for on these corner kicks. And, boy, he's dangerous. Just
take a look
keep
at the
it low
replay.
enough.
Yep. He had a great look at it, too, but just, angled a little bit too far on the top of the head. And just like most of this match, Ottoville quickly switching the field. And that's kicked out, so Mansfield Christian. It seems like despite being down 1-0, Mansfield Christian's getting a little more of that momentum here in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, they seem to be getting stronger right here. And I think that's important in the physical play. What a play by Weston Neal.
Right side to Smith, but there's 5 Ottoville defenders right there. Mansfield Christian will look like they were going to go reset, but instead they get it towards the top of the 18. Headed up and back out.
Good little turn by Alex Mayer.
And quickly back the other way. Schlugbaum up ahead, but there's Baker again.
Those are so difficult to time. What a play by Griffin Baker. He
took it away from Mansfield. What an effort, Coach.
Absolutely. And just the timing, the smarts on that, it's just fun to watch. It's played fantastic here in goal.
Misplayed by Ottoville. It gets inside the 18. Smith headed over to the right side. Can Johnson get to it? It's kicked out of bounds, and he will get a throw-in, though, for Mansfield Christian. And who else to take this one? They're inside that 10, 15-yard area.
Luke Zerby coming in. I assume, once again, Isaac McFadden there standing with no one on him, but it looks like Preston Mansfield, which is surprising. The tallest player for Mansfield Christian, the shortest player for Ottoville.
2 defenders in the goal box, so we'll see it's headed towards and saved right at the keeper. Seaver right there. It was a nice throw-in. It was a good header, but it was right at the keeper.
And that's why you don't put your shortest player on the team against the biggest danger. Isaac McFadden was waiting for that one.
Coming up on 25 minutes left in this match. Still 1-0 Ottoville. But Mansfield Christian has had its chances here in this second half, as well as the last 10 minutes of the first. Nice takeaway. Tries to advance it ahead to Johnson, but nothing doing. That's deflected off, but kept by Lease. Reverses field, kicks it back. Mansfield Christian there. And we're still in that part of the match, Coach, where the Flames still don't have to get out of that game plan quite yet and try and apply more pressure. I mean, they've been getting a lot of pressure by what they've been doing, those halftime adjustments.
Absolutely. They're getting some looks here. The two dangerous strikers for Ottoville have not been enough that you need to be bringing back reinforcements yet. You're playing Isaac McFadden kind of up and back at this point, but not just, trying to cover for them. And so, at this point, though, Coach Armstrong's trying to decide when do I begin sending a little bit more help up, and at what point do we start pushing forward, knowing this is, everything's on the line.
At what point would you do it? Would you 10 minutes, 15?
Yeah, I think when you get to 10,
they still have another 15 minutes before they even have to worry about that. But I
playing
think
like this, yes.
That's what I was about to say too. Exactly, Coach. The way that they're applying pressure right now, they really don't have to change anything quite yet.
No, I would playing like this. Would go to the last 10 minutes and then start taking a little bit more chances up top.
And what have you liked from the switch where, a couple of the speedsters are now forwards, yet they've still been able to apply that defensive pressure to Mansfield? Because we said that Johnson was one of the best defenders out here. They move him away, and they're still able to.
Yes, it says a lot about the communication, actually. That's the biggest part, is the communication between Zerby and Wyszynski and Everode there in the back, and that they're always looking and talking to each other. You have you have Schlagbaum, you have Mansfield, who has who.
Referee's letting them play there. Ottoville with possession, looking to go down the left side, and they do have it. Schlagbaum getting inside the box, looking for a right-handed shot, but right there is the Flames, and that's what Coach Armstrong said. He's only a right-footed kicker, so they can get that adjustment as he's trying to get to the right foot, and that's exactly what they did. Now Mansfield Christian on the counter. Tries to advance it ahead, looking for the flick to the head, but unable to get it, and it goes right to the goalie as we take a look at the replay.
Yeah, just miscommunication there, what they thought they were going to do.
Still 1-0 on the Taylor Steamer scoreboard as we approach the 22-minute mark here of the second half. That kicked out. And we'll get some more substitutions here. Trey Landwehr checks in.
Senior captain there, trying to extend his high school career.
Schlagbaum deflected out, but just on the left side of the flag, so it'll be a throw-in. Schlagbaum with the throw. Punched out by Baker. And able to get a foot on it was Mansfield Christian, trying to get it ahead to Smith. Smith does have it down the right side. And that's going to be a handball, an unlucky handball there.
You play it off the defender and it bounces right back at you when you're in running full speed. There's not much you can do on that.
You hear that term by coaches a lot. It's just unlucky. It literally is just a bad bounce. Nothing you can do about that. So they're on the reset. Chance here. Lease, left side, looking for the cross, but it's deflected at the moment. A side bicycle attempt by Mansfield is deflected away.
A little bit of scissors attempt there.
That's it. Okay, thank you.
Preston Mansfield. And but the defense, again, they collapsed so quickly on those two pesky strikers. But
we'll take a look at that attempt right here on the replay. midway point of half number 2. And it's been a stalemate here in the second half. No score as Ottoville maintains that 1-0 lead.
Miscommunication there on the defense, and they keep Ottoville keeps possession, but again, the important thing is just keeping track of those 2 strikers. Where are they going at all times?
Nice job to shield away the offensive player. Tries to get it ahead for Johnson, just out of reach. However, Ottoville kind of misplayed that, and it's going to be a throw-in for Johnson. Quick reset. Gets it in, but a handball. Oh, it looked like they had a chance, either offsides or a handball there.
You had a handball on Weston.
It was a handball, yeah.
But it's especially unlucky because not just the handball, but the 2 Ottoville players run
collided,
into each
yeah.
other, collided, both fall on the ground. Could have turned and done something with it had it not hit his arm.
Free kick taken away and booted down field. And just out of the reach of Mansfield. Actually, not Mansfield, it's Schlugbaum. Big throw in right into the grasp of Baker. Lease tried to get it on net, but Baker easy with the save. Flames will get a throw in. Flick back. McFadden.
Looks for Neal. Quick touch outside to Alex Mayer.
Mayer fighting for it, tried to shield away. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Ottoville.
Yeah, that was a quick counter right there. And I wonder if Coach Armstrong would rather slow it down just a little bit and get the ball on the carpet a little bit more. Try to get across in front of the goal.
We'll get a substitution from Mansfield Christian. Back to our comments. Hannah Pryor. Let's go Flames. 24 of you watching on Facebook, 42 on YouTube. So thank you all for watching live and free this evening. Flames will get a throw in here from about 35 yards out. Zerby will take it. This is in his range.
Absolutely. He can make this dangerous.
Big throw into the 18. Headed right back out by Ottoville, though. Mansfield got ahead on it for a moment. Kicks it away. Mansfield Christian will have to retreat and reset.
Oh, through the legs.
Nice ball. Nutmeg. Deflected out. It'll be another throw in for Mansfield Christian, but you got to love a good little nutmeg there.
Absolutely. We're getting trick plays here tonight. I like that. The back heels.
That's kicked on towards the net, just over. Those are dangerous.
I like the try. At this point, you try it.
I've seen too many of those go into the back of the net, but that one maybe about 7 yards too deep, and it'll be a goal kick for Alex Seaver. $16:20 left. Ottoville on the counterattack. Mansfield gets it ahead. And
he's going to bring it back.
They're going to call a foul. So once the advantage goes away.
Davis Wyszynski said either the ball's going through or you're going through, but not both.
Direct kick coming at you towards the net, right at Baker. Nice save. Really nobody shielding him there, so he's able to read that ball right in, and he kicks it away. Flames looking to get possession back. They will. Hoovler gets it in the 18, but Seaver is there.
Quick release from the keeper there with the lead and trying to use time. He sees something here.
Trying to get it in Mansfield. Kicked out, and it will be a corner. Ottoville, I believe, the first corner of the second half.
Absolutely.
Will we see one of those quick resets, or are we actually going to get a kick going off here? It's Lease. We'll take
their time.
Under 15 to go. And now we're getting towards that spot for Mansfield Christian. Might have to take some chances. Lease. A low liner again, deflected, but wide. They got the play they wanted that time. Got a good foot on it, but it was just to the right of the net.
Dangerous ball. You have to mark in front of the attackers there, and he's able to scoot through that.
Yep, Schlagbaum with the foot, but just wide. Let's take a look at Baker, the Mansfield Christian keeper. $16 goals allowed this whole season for Mansfield Christian in 20 matches. Not counting tonight.
Absolutely.
Make it 17. Towards the middle, kicked up in the air. Mansfield fighting for it, stays with Ottoville. Trying to clear it out, and Mansfield Christian finally does. Good collection at midfield. Trentman trying to advance it ahead. The speed, but Baker is there to smartly take it away.
Again, it rolls fast here at Frostcow now, and those bounces are a lot.
Johnson takes it out for the moment. It's deflected out. He'll get a throw in. Quick reset for Mansfield Christian here. Time now starting to become a factor. Deep kick into the 18, and it's going to be bobbled but caught by Seaver. That bobble's a little bit further away from him. We might have ourselves a chance here for the Flames, but he kept it. And it'll be reset.
That's what you wait for. Make the other team make mistakes. Pressure them.
Another heel kick. Moving to his right. Fakes the shot, but Mansfield Christian is there. Trying to get ahead to get across. Schlagbaum deflected out, and it'll be a goal kick. Another dangerous moment.
Schlagbaum just wanted so badly to get a look, and he had to just keep going wider and wider and wider to avoid the Mansfield Christian defenders there. So good job coordinating that on that back line for Mansfield Christian.
12:20 left. And that kick right to Ottoville. Trying to get ahead for Mansfield, but too strong, and they will try that one more time. So we'll get some more substitution. We'll take a look at that chance one more time by Schlagbaum.
He just wanted to go wider. I just want to get a shot. Defenders stayed so well organized right there and compact.
Flames give it away. Another throw in for Ottoville. One 0, and that'll be offsides. So when you're Coach Armstrong, when do you yell to go at it? Right now, or you give it a couple more minutes?
You've got to be communicating with some of your players that our danger is up top, and so at that point you say you need to start pressuring. You need to start, getting up on some of these some of these counters, and so I'm probably at least communicating to a few players in the middle of the field what I want them to be doing, how much I want them to pressure, how high up.
Lice tries to get it in on a cross, but there's nobody there. Tried to just play that corner, as you see so many times late in the game by the leading team, just trying to keep it in that corner. Was able to get through the defenders, but nobody was there on the cross, and it'll be a goal kick for Mansfield Christian as we approach 10 minutes left in regulation.
Yep, Grant Lice there kept him in the corner and then was able to sneak through, somehow snuck through them, rolled that ball along the goal line behind Griffin.
And it's going to be booted right back by Ottoville, and that's exactly what they want to do now, as time is a factor.
At this point, every out of bounds, every high kick, ball up in the air, advantage Ottoville. Takes time. Takes time to settle it.
Gets it towards the 18, collision, and it'll be a foul on Ottoville. Right at the 10-minute mark. Update from Lima. It's still 0-0 in the first half between Lexington and Lima Shawnee. Downfield comes Mansfield Christian. Right side to Smith. Looking to get it through. Nice reversal by Ottoville. Heel pass. Wow, what a move by Trentman to keep it alive. It just stuck on his foot.
That reminds me a lot of Stephen Armstrong in practice when he was a high school player. It always stayed on his foot. I can't just knock it off.
Flames looking to get something going offensively. Tries to get it to Johnson. It's going to be out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Mansfield Christian. 9:11 left here in the game.
All right, this is where you start talking to your players. Get them making some attacks. Who you push up at what point.
Ooh, big collision. And that'll be a foul on Johnson. And a card. And you did see Johnson kind of put his shoulder into that as the Ottoville player was in the air.
Didn't need to. I mean, Weston Neal was challenging on that play too, but you're getting anxious at this point to get a chance at a goal here. So
Ottoville, with the clock stopped at the moment, will get a free kick on their own end. So you'll see Johnson, too, once this play is resumed, he'll go right back to check in. You need him out there, that speed.
As much as he's been chasing down the ball this half, though,
and
a 1 minute breather.
It wasn't malicious. It's just he's trying to go all out, and it was just wasn't a good play.
Too reckless, but at this point, may give himself a little break, 30-second break here.
Ottoville looking to put it away. Flicked out. Mansfield Christian will clear. Headed back in. Another collision. It'll be another foul. And another yellow card.
Didn't seem to be for the actual play because he waited a while afterwards.
It might have been just
maybe something said after.
Yep.
He's another one you can't leave on the sideline too long.
As Johnson will check back in too, but we'll take a look at this right here. Momentarily, we'll come up on it. So here's the collision and the foul. Nothing.
He played the man.
So 8:18 left. Johnson checks back in. It's a big kick. Left side and nobody there. It'll be a goal kick.
Flames are glad to concede that one. They'll take that.
And immediately right back in, too. So that's a big break for Mansfield Christian. Only, 15 seconds go off the clock, and they get back to full strength on their side. As McFadden comes right back in. Flames trying to get it across midfield. Ottoville, though, right there. Tries to knock it down was Johnson, kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Mansfield Christian. Really haven't been getting anywhere inside the 20-yard mark until maybe now. That's shielded off, and it'll be a goal kick. Nice play by Trentman to kind of do what Johnson did in that first half. Just box out the player and let it go in.
Absolutely. Getting ready for basketball season here. That's a handball.
And a big chance for Mansfield Christian here. And it's, again, deflected.
Nope, we're
and
getting
a
a yellow
hand.
card.
Take a look at the replay here on the reset. Oh, yeah.
You have to give the 10 yards right away. And even though he was running through it, he ran right by the ball.
So another chance here for the Flames. 32 yards out as Schlugbaum has to go take a seat for the moment. He'll come right back in to check in after this, but this is the opportunity for the Flames. With 6:54 remaining in the match, down 1-0. You need a perfect ball here, Coach.
Absolutely.
Wyszynski. This is the guy you want to take this as well.
Yep, he'll put it in the spot where they've predetermined here if they're going at goal here or they're trying to get a touch, get a little flick on goal.
This is a high lofting shot, a liner. What are you getting from him?
About 6 yards. Try to land about 6 yards
Tries
out.
to get it in, and
more.
it's taken down by the keeper. So maybe a little too much on that.
Yeah, and sometimes you try to sneak that by. Every keeper's expecting to run forward to meet the attackers, and sometimes you catch them on their toes when they need to be going backwards. So.
And immediately back in comes Schlagbaum. 6:22 left, running second half clock. Still 1-0 in favor of Ottoville. Flames trying to get it ahead, but again, kicked back out of bounds. And that's exactly what Ottoville wants to do. Don't even give Mansfield Christian a chance. If they're going to get a throw and make him throw it in deep.
Both benches, no one's sitting down here.
Flames getting right side to Smith. They do have a couple guys ahead of him. Tries to get it to Johnson, deflected out. Ottoville takes it. Kicks it out of bounds, and it will be deflected, so it will go to Ottoville. And we'll get a substitution again with 5:25 left. Seems like forever ago when Peyton Mansfield scored the only goal of the match midway through the first half.
Absolutely. This has been much more of a 50-50 second half here. You wouldn't know who had the lead, maybe.
Johnson with it, middle of the field. It's going to be cleared to the right side and out of bounds. Another throw in for Mansfield Christian. Under 5 to play. Looking for a quick reset, and it's just flicked out. Flames trying to get the equalizer. It's taken away. They have numbers. And Mansfield tried to start. That's on Schlagbaum.
He's calling it off.
That's offsides. That is offsides. He stopped too, so
it was close.
He started to go hard and then slowed up, and I think he caught himself just a little too much.
Yep. Most of Putnam County here didn't agree.
Reset back off of the head of Mansfield Christian. Volleying back and forth, and that's going to be a foul on Ottoville. At the midfield spot, and we're going to get a stoppage.
Another yellow card.
Another yellow card. So the referee's now calling everything. So 57 yards out. Do you try and place at the top of the 18 or go for the net?
I think it's a little too far to go for the net here. You're trying to get someone about 10 yards out. So I'm looking, about 10 yards out here and try to drop that ball, get a flick on.
Get a deflection.
Absolutely. Or a flick on from McFadden or someone like that.
4:04 left.
Johnson.
Here we go. It's a good liner, but again, too strong and into the hands of Seaver. Maybe wanted to curve that a little bit more.
Yeah, a little bit more on the left side than the right side. But
Here comes Schlegbaum. Gets it across to the middle. Mansfield, one-on-one. Gets it on. What a save by Baker. Second attempt, no. It's still inside the box. Headed out. Baker might have made the save of the game here.
That was
if Mansfield Christian's able to tie this in the last 3:25. Just got a hand on it.
Quick reflexes like a cat. That was impressive.
Flames on the counter. Trying to get it ahead, but bodied out.
Nerves got that ball sent a little too early right there. Should have held on just a little bit tighter, make some mistakes happen in the back.
That'll be a foul on Smith. 3 minutes left. So we'll get a free kick for Ottoville. Trentman with the kick. Gets it in, and Baker's there. Big kick downfield, but again, Ottoville right there with the 50-50 ball.
Not enough players up to be ready for that goal kick.
.225 left in regulation.
Getting more and more people on their feet, I think, on either side of the stands.
That's going to stay in bounds. Ahead and just out of the reach of Schlegbaum. Schlegbaum again takes it away, knocks it out, and it will be a throw-in for Ottoville. 1:55 left, and a timeout for a substitution.
It's going to stop the clock for the substitutions, knowing it'll take a long time.
Yes.
Here at the end, rather than the gamesmanship of running out the clock with subs.
Trying to go left side, deflected out. Another throw-in for Ottoville. 1:46 left in regulation. They're going to take their good old time here. Actually wrong. Well, another deflection out.
Flames want to keep this ball in play, give themselves another chance or two.
They're going to try to get it into that corner, and instead just throws it out of bounds. So they'll get a goal kick. And this is where you see everybody move down field now.
Absolutely.
You're going to need a great kick by Baker. He kicks it up to about the 45. Headed out, and Mansfield Christian will get a throw-in. Johnson trying to advance it up to the 20. Flames do have possession.
And they're bringing the back line.
67 seconds left. Gets it in on, but just taken out by Seaver. Wow.
Great goalkeeping there on that end, too.
Seaver just ahead of the Flames. Gotta love the play by both goalies here in the second half. 43 seconds left. That's going to get past the keeper, but that's going to go out for a goal kick. 35 seconds. Flames, 30 seconds left. Kicked up, headed right back at
That's
Baker.
A chance for a punt, though.
Instead, he mishits it. Baker mishits it. They're looking to try and add on. Lease out of bounds, 13 seconds. One final chance for Mansfield Christian if he can get a foot on it. 7, 6, 5 seconds, 4, 3, and Ottoville's going to hold on. What a match.
It's a long time to go scoreless there, that last 60 minutes of that match to each hold on. But congratulations to the Ottoville Big Green, but what a season for Mansfield Christian Flames.
Great match by both sides. That's it for the match. We're not done yet. We'll take a break. Be back with final stats and our MVP interview. Live and free right here on the OH Report.
Welcome to Richland County's first Artificial Intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to this song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Time now for our Taylor Steamer MVP, and it is Ottoville junior forward Preston Mansfield. Congratulations, Preston, on such a great match. You guys defenders from really taking care of business.
We made sure to play physical, win the 50-50 balls in the air, be the first two, make a good pass, and, just play strong. And that's what we did. Locked it up, and defense did a great job.
Take me through your goal. It was a great ball to you, and you were just able to get your foot on it. But just take me through that goal.
So I just saw the ball come in from the cross, and I knew I had to get a touch on it. So I just did what I could, got open, and luckily I got a hit, and it went in the back of the net.
You guys, this is your second consecutive regional championship appearance.
Yep.
You lost in the final last year. What's it going to take this year? You might face Ottawa Hills again as well. What's it going to take to maybe beat them and move on to the state?
Just going to have to play strong, win every ball, play physical, keep our shots good, and, we just have to do what it has to take to get it done.
You guys still, without a loss, you're going to be 19-0-2 going into this. What's just been the key to your guys' success? I know you've only given up 3 goals throughout the whole year, but what just has been the key for you guys to be so good this year?
We've just been playing strong. We have good chemistry, all of us. We just work good together. So we have a great defense. They lock it down. In our offense, we just do a great job at finishing. We get the job done.
Finally, as always, what we do on the OH Report, if you want to look into your camera, give anybody a shout-out you'd like, go for it.
I just want to thank my coaches, family, everyone that helped me get to this point. Thank you, guys.
All right, Preston Mansfield, the lone goal in Ottoville's 1-0 win over Mansfield Christian. Congratulations and good luck on Saturday for a regional championship.
Thank you.
We'll take a break, be back to wrap things up with final stats right after this.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
Did you make the right decision about schooling this year?
Mansfield Christian School is designed to turn your questions into confidence. For 60 years, Mansfield Christian has partnered with families and churches to train our children in a biblical worldview. Every day, someone is shaping how your kids see the world. Now more than ever, you need to have confidence that the teachers, curriculum, and programs at your child's school are a match for your values.
For Christian families, our values are your values, and you can have confidence that you made the right decision at Mansfield Christian.
Take a look at all the action from Friday night football right here in North Central Ohio with great analysis, highlights, coach interviews, and so much more every single Friday night right here on the OH Report.
Back here at Tiffin Stadium as we are wrapping things up this D3 regional semifinal. 1-0 the final. Preston Mansfield, our MVP, with the lone goal in the first half. So we take a look at the final stats brought to you by Mansfield Christian School. 11 shots to 7. 8 shots on goal to 2 for Ottoville, 3 offsides Ottoville, 0 for Mansfield Christian. Possession closer. Mansfield Christian had a lot of chances there in the second half. 60-40 the official total for possession. Corner kicks. Mansfield Christian had their chances in the second half, just unable to get things done. However, 6 corner kicks to 5 for Ottoville. Cards, both teams getting 2 yellow cards in that second half. And then fouls 12-8 in favor of Ottoville. But what a great match played tonight by these two teams. A very, a defensive-minded matchup we had tonight, as Ottoville remains unbeaten and moves on to their second consecutive regional championship. I want to thank everybody for watching once again this evening, live and free. And if you still want to watch a little bit more soccer, Lexington is going on against Lima Shawnee in the Division II regional. But we want to thank you guys for watching live and free one final time. And I want to thank everybody for watching. So we'll wrap things up here and get on out of here. I want to thank everybody who helped make things possible tonight. I want to thank On Color Commentary, my co-pilot for the evening, Ben Stauffer. I want to thank Justin Wilson on camera. Everybody back at BS Media Productions, OH Report, Brian Skoronsky, Jory Hollenbeck, Adam Thompson, Garrett Parlett, Storm Blunchley, Hayden Gray. I want to thank our sponsors for this evening, Mansfield Christian Schools, Taylor Steamer, Mark Lamoureux, State Farm Agent, and Mechanics Bank. I want to thank the folks here in Tiffin for allowing us to bring you this match this evening, as well as the OHSAA. And most importantly, we want to thank you, the fans, for watching. Your final score one more time, Ottoville moving back to the regional championship with the 1-0 victory. For Ben Stauffer, I'm Travis Berardi saying so long from Tiffin.